Hello, my wonderful, amazing artists. Today, we're thinking about creating robots. But not just any robots. We're creating helpful robots. When people are creating robots and designing them, they're thinking about how they can help us do things. So for example, I created this robot as a robot to help me plant flowers. And I'm thinking about how it's really helpful, or it's really good for the environment for us all to be planting more trees and planting pollinator plants for things like butterflies and bumblebees. Your art challenge today is to create a robot that has a helpful purpose or job. Because when people create robots, they create them to help them do good in the world or help them with everyday jobs and tasks and make life a little bit easier. So I created this. So this is a robot I invented with that idea. It's a gardening robot, and it helps turn dirty yards that are kind of old and tired and not really taken care of into a garden full of fruits and vegetables. It has seeds in here, and it has legs and shovels and all different kinds of tools. So that was my idea of a robot that I thought I wanted and I thought would be helpful in my life. Now, I would like you to create a robot that would be helpful in your life. You can choose for your helping robot if you want to use collage like I did with glue and scissors and tape and cutting out paper. You can draw, or if you have a cardboard box at your house or some 3D materials, you can use that to build out too. Cardboard boxes are an amazing starting point for a robot. So check out your recycling bin to see what you have. Let's get started. So I'm using collage, and I'm going to highlight how I take care of my glue stick so that you can take care of your glue stick too. We know with our glue sticks we have the cap, and when we're not using the cap, we click the glue stick back on and we listen for the click to make sure that it's closed. That way it stays nice and fresh when we want to use it. If we leave this open all day, it'll dry out. We also have this twist on the bottom that makes it so that we can twist our glue sticks. This is way too tall. If I use this on my paper, it will break. The glue stick will break, and it'll also get all blobby, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna use this to twist it back down. And if it's stuck, you can just put a finger here. It's okay if you get a little glue on you, it washes off. This is too low. You can't get glue out of this. Crank it up a little bit, but not too much. There you go. Now it's ready to use. Now with glue sticks, and when you're using a glue stick, we want to go around the edges and then do a zigzag down the middle, like this. See, this is what it looks like, and it's like a thin, shiny layer. I think about glue like butter on a piece of toast. You don't want big blobs of butter. You want like a thin, shiny layer covering all of the toast. So that's how I think about glue. And then what helps is if you place your project down and then you smooth it out with your hand. That way you're applying a little pressure and making sure the whole surface connects. And glue starts off as a liquid, but when it hardens, it becomes a solid. It takes a couple minutes. Let's get into it. Now I have my base for my robot started, and now I need to build it out. And I think I'm gonna create a creepy, crawly kind of robot with like spidery legs, and that is because I want it to collect. And that's because I want it to help collect nature treasures when I'm outside. Let's get into it. So here's my helping robot. It's my gardening helper robot with all different tools, and it stores seeds inside to help me and my neighborhood grow more fruits and vegetables and flowers that can help butterflies and bumblebees pollinate. That was my idea of a helpful robot. Now, I would love to see your idea of a helpful robot. I can't wait to see what you come up with, and it's gonna be really fun to see people's different creative ideas. Bye, have fun making art.